The beauty of technology is that it is committed to producing tools and processing activities, and it just becomes better over time. Once in your lifetime, you might have heard or come across the term blockchain. Well, let me help you understand that in a simple and easier manner. What is blockchain technology? Well, Stuart Haber and W. Scott Stornetta developed the idea of blockchain as a research program in the year 1991. Blockchain was introduced to overcome the flaws of a centralized network, which possesses a single point of failure. If the primary server crashes, the whole network will probably close down. Then the client nodes will not be apt to send, receive, or function user operations on their own. To strengthen the centralized security system and decreasing the use of that middleman transaction system, Stuart Haber and W. Scott Stornetta cryptographically secured a chain of blocks. That is later recognized as blockchain, decentralized network. And this blockchain technology was initially introduced in Bitcoin by Satoshi Nakamoto first time in 2009. Eventually, there are three main elements that make up the blockchain. That is, a record, a block, and the chain. When a single block is made, it contains data, hash number and previous block, hash code, and genesis block. Blockchains are unchangeable digital ledgers that keep records or transactions across multiple locations within a network of computers. Every validated transaction is added to a place called a block, and the linking of these blocks into a chain of data creates the blockchain. To understand more in depth about blockchain and how does blockchain work, it is more important to know the different types of blockchain and their use case. What are the different types of blockchain networks? There are three fundamental types of blockchain networks that in functioning, that is, public blockchain network, private blockchain network, and consortium blockchain technology. Public blockchain networks. A permission-free or public blockchain is one in which anyone can be a part of the network without limitations. The majority of cryptocurrency types operate on a public blockchain network. Permission or private blockchain networks. A permission or private blockchain networks allow organizations to form limitations on who has access to the blockchain's information. Only users with permissions can access certain sets of information. Consortium or federated blockchain networks. A blockchain network in which there is a consensus procedure is tightly controlled by a set of pre-selected nodes, or miners, or by a selected number of stakeholders. How does blockchain work? A cryptocurrency-based blockchain records data about crypto transactions, which contains the transactions of the recipient, trader, and amount of capital being swapped. To understand the working of blockchains, let's take the example of Bitcoin blockchain transactions. Roy is looking to transfer 5 Bitcoins to John through a blockchain-based network. Step 1, Roy will transfer 5 Bitcoin to John via a blockchain-based networking system. Step 2, he will send a message containing the details of the transaction by using his private key. Thus, the message will contain all details of the transactions as well as the amount to be sent. Step 3, the transaction records are then broadcasted to all P2P, peer-to-peer network, participating computers on the particular blockchain network. Step 4, each computer within the network will be notified, and then apply the transaction record to their ledger copy and update the balances of the account. Step 5, hence with these successful transaction data, a new block is then added to an existing chain, and is not able to be altered in any way. Features of blockchain technology are increased capacity, better security, immutability, faster settlement, decentralized system, consensus rule, and distributed ledger technology. Use cases of blockchain technology: healthcare, agriculture, banking, logistic, education, real estate, and crowdfunding. Blockchain is a rapidly developing technology that has many benefits in the digital world, like highly secure, decentralized system and automation capability. Businesses are increasingly focused on the best ways to utilize blockchains to generate fresh revenue streams. As blockchain adoption is becoming a household name and has a variety of practical applications being developed and studied. The demand for blockchain technology is increasing, and the entire community is eager to embrace it.